What's happening, friends? Great to have you back here. This is Mike's MMA Picks, and I'd like to speak with you about an important UFC betting strategy. Everybody sees lines, they get released, betting lines. You want to jump on them real quick. You want to see where the value lies. A lot of times, the value lies in the eyes of the beholder. Perception is reality to some degree. But as we show some self-discipline and remain calm and let the lines move and the markets open, we want to not force any action. Not force any action. You want to make sure that you're being mindful of unplayable lines. There are times when a betting line opens and it is extremely wide. And if you are a believer in the early bird gets the worm, you might put yourself in a tough spot. Also, throughout the course of fight week, a lot transpires. During media day, you'll hear certain fighters share some insight into their camps and how everything went, new training partners, new weight class. Perhaps you'll hear about the reports of an injury heading into a fight. There are many, many variables to consider. And I've gotten this far into the conversation without even mentioning weigh-ins. And what I've found throughout the course of time is you'll watch weigh-ins, and immediately after weigh-ins, the lines will move depending on how fighters look on the scale. But you may be able to ascertain some value if you wait for the weigh-ins. Now, there are a couple of things I'd like to share here as well. For folks who sell betting picks, a lot of times they will want to lock up plays in preparation for their clients to purchase their picks. When you do that, you've got the picks lined up, people have purchased the packages, etc. But that may not be the opportune time to pull the trigger on a play. Throughout the course of the week, the day of the fights, a lot of times you'll find lines will move back into a spot where you are comfortable pulling the trigger, and you have to trust your capping process, make sure that you have a trusted winning process, and also take a look at that implied probability. And if you believe that you have some conviction in your play, you don't want to be throwing money around at plays and making multiple bets on a card where we're talking 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 20 bets on a card. That is a recipe for disaster. That's a recipe for losing 15, 20, 30 units on a specific card. And you don't want to do that. So don't force any action. That's the tip of the day. Be mindful of unplayable lines. And also, exhibit some patience. Wait for the markets to open. Of course, if there's a situation where a line opens and you are like, whoa, this line is way off, this fighter should not be favored. Of course, you'll see action on that side of the fight. The odds makers will adjust, and then the value will be evaporated. So there's a time when you could potentially get in, but again, you're not going to be able to get down a significant chunk of your bankroll if you've been at this game for a while and you've built your way up to a certain degree. But you wait, weigh-in day, the day of the fights. Do what's right for you. Do what's right for you. Remember, the zone of proximal development, Vygotsky. Go get what's yours. Do what's right. And I will see you on the other side. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in on this festive Tuesday, Election Day. 2024. And remember, we've got lots and lots of opportunities ahead on the horizon. I believe there's only 5 UFC events remaining in 2024, and we've been working hard here. We'll continue to do so. So cheers to you and yours. Take what the cards give you. Cheers, right? Do not force any action. Thank you, my brothers. Let's do it.